What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a simple automation on make.com that sends out payment email reminders when the payment is almost due and overdue payment reminders after the payment is overdue. Let's get started. So the first thing I'll do is here, I'll search for Stripe and then click on Stripe. And then here I'll search for Invoice and I'll search for invoices. Then on our module, I'll add our customer ID. You can search it by adding the email address over here. For example, this is my email. I'll click on OK to get one of my customer IDs over here. So we can use this customer ID. You can also search for a subscription ID if you have one. For the status, you can choose an invoice that is open. Then here, for the limit, you can say 1 instead of 100. Then click on OK. To send email reminders, I will split the flow into two. So here, I'll go to flow control and then choose router. And then here we can add send an email module to both flows. So on email, I'll also choose send an email module for the second one too. And now we can begin customizing our emails. Let us rename this email. So this one, I'll rename it to payment reminder email. Then click on OK. Then I'll rename this one to overdue payment email. And then click on OK. For the payment reminder email, here I'll add the recipient. The recipient is the customer email over here. And then the subject line could be on the lines of friendly reminder, upcoming payment due. And then the content of the email could be on the lines of hi, name. Here we are adding the name of our customer. This is a friendly reminder that your payment for the automation service is due on. Then we are adding the due date over here. To ensure your service continues without interruption, please make your payment before the due date. You can view and pay your invoice securely through the link below. And then here we are adding the invoice URL right here. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out. We appreciate your prompt attention to this matter. Thank you for your continued business. Best regards, Kim. So this could be our payment reminder email where we are reminding our customer or client to make a payment before the due date. And then click on OK. For the overdue payment email reminder, we're going to add our customer's email right here. And then the subject line could be on the lines of urgent, payment overdue reminder. And the content of the email could be, hey, customer name. This is a reminder that your payment was due on, and then you're adding the due date right here. And it's now 1 day overdue. To avoid any disruptions, we kindly request that you settle your outstanding amount as soon as possible. You can make the payment securely through the following link. And then here we are in the invoice link. If you already made this payment, please disregard this message. Otherwise, if you need any assistance or have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We appreciate your prompt attention to this matter. Best regards, Kim. We are adding break tags across our email to avoid our email being sent as one giant paragraph. Now you can click on OK. Now let us test our automation and see if our emails will be sent. And then we can come back and start setting up the filters to ensure that these emails are going out at the right time. Now to test our automation, I'll click on run once. You can see that it is sending the emails. Let us preview the emails on our inbox. Now for the first email, you can see right here we are reminding our customer that there's an upcoming payment that is almost due. Hey, first name is a friendly reminder that a payment of automation services is due on, and then we're adding the date right here. You can add the date in the right format, but for now I'm going to choose this one right here. And then here we add in the link for them to pay now. So when they click that link, they will be taken to the Stripe invoice where they can make a payment. Then if they have any questions, they should reach out. And now here's the second email. The subject line is on the lines of payment overdue reminder. Hi, first name, the reminder for your payment was due to on this date and it's now 1 day due. Please pay now here. We are showing them the link where they can click and make a payment. Then if they have any more questions, they can reach out to us via this email. Now let us set up the filters to ensure that each email goes at the right time. To set up a filter for the payment email reminder, I'll click over here and then click on set up a filter. Here we can give it a label. We can label it as payment reminder. And then here we can say the date equals. Here we're going to send this email 1 day before the due date. Now to do that, I'll click on the calendar over here, then click on add days. And then for the days, here I'll add the due date. And then to send the email 1 day before, I'm going to minus 1 day. So this email will go 1 day before the due date, and then the due date email will go out on the due date, and then our overdue payment email will go out after the due date. I'll click on OK and save the automation. To set up the filter for the second email, I'll label it past due date, and then here we can say past due date equals, we're going to use the same method where we're going to add days, then here we can say due date, but this time around we're going to add 1, so this email goes out 1 day after the due date. Now I'll click on OK. Now we can save automation. Now let us run it to see if automation works perfectly. Now I do not expect it to send the emails now because it's not yet the due date. To do that, I'll click on run once. Now you can see it's not sending any of the emails because it's not yet the due date. So that means the automation is working perfectly. So this is a simple automation that you can set up right now for your business or agency to automate the process of reminding clients of the due date or after the due date has already passed. If you have an automation or a system in mind that you'd like for me to create, just comment down below in the comment section. And if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to set up the entire automation from scratch. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.